Today in New York City, temperatures are climbing and the stakes are high. Hydrate, plan ahead, and let's cut to the chase. I'm Dean Bark, and this is the City Report in New York City. Let's open with the big one. The city is bracing for its first heat wave of the season, with the heat index possibly pushing 105 degrees. A heat wave means at least 3 straight days of 90 degrees or more. City officials say cooling centers, which are air-conditioned public spaces like libraries and community centers, will be open. Call 311 or use the city's finder to locate the nearest site. Most heat-stress deaths happen indoors, not outdoors, so if your air conditioning is unreliable, do not wait. Get to a cooling center or a friend's place with air conditioning. Meanwhile, NYC Emergency Management, the agency that coordinates disaster response, says it's ramping up resources with an eye on big crowds for World Cup matches in town and the 4th of July celebration, which includes hundreds of tall ships sailing the Hudson for America's 250th. High heat puts stress on the electrical grid and the water system. Conserve where you can, set thermostats a bit higher, close shades, and avoid running big appliances during peak afternoon hours. Check on older neighbors and folks with chronic conditions. Last June's heat wave killed 19 New Yorkers. No room for sugarcoating here. Preparation saves lives. Speaking of cooling resources, the Red Hook Pool in Brooklyn, an Olympic-sized public pool that's a lifeline for the Red Hook Houses community, is still closed. Parks officials say a flooded filter plant and other equipment problems now push reopening to late July. This is the second summer in a row Red Hook has missed prime heat days after last year's pipe repairs. Compounding the frustration, the Douglas and DeGraw Pool in Gowanus, another city-run site, recently had a temporary shutdown for contamination. Spray showers can help, but they are not a substitute for a real pool when the heat index is triple digits. It's unacceptable for a core safety resource to be offline during a potentially deadly heat wave. If you need an alternative, check 311 or the NYC Parks pool listings before you head out. Hours and closures change quickly, and yes, someone forgot the memo on maintenance schedules. Next up, in Queens, possible human remains were discovered inside a chimney at PS 113, a public elementary school that's currently closed for summer construction. An exterminator, the contractor called in to investigate a foul odor, made the discovery. Police and the Office of Chief Medical Examiner, the city agency that determines cause of death, are now handling the investigation. No students or staff were present, and the Department of Education says it is providing support to the school community. Details about identity and cause of death are pending the medical examiner's work. This is a disturbing case and a reminder that routine inspections in older buildings matter. Parents should watch for official updates from the school and the Department of Education. Speculation does not help, information does. Shifting gears, a bear spray incident forced the evacuation of the Doubletree Hotel in the Financial District, a 400-room building in Lower Manhattan. Bear spray is a highly concentrated capsaicin deterrent intended for wildlife encounters. Indoors, it can cause severe eye and respiratory irritation. 8 people had minor injuries. Police say a dispute in a guest room led to the discharge, and no arrests have been made so far. Quick safety note: if you are exposed to aerosol irritants, get to fresh air, avoid rubbing your eyes, and rinse gently with cool water. And for the record, some tools are best left in the wilderness, not hotel rooms. And now for something completely different. The U.S. Supreme Court has struck down former President Donald Trump's executive order that tried to end birthright citizenship. Birthright citizenship is the constitutional guarantee under the 14th Amendment that anyone born on U.S. soil is a U.S. citizen. The court ruled an executive order cannot undo a constitutional right. Locally, officials and immigrant advocacy groups in New York and New Jersey, organizations that provide legal aid and community services to newcomers, called it a relief and a reaffirmation of settled law. Practically speaking, nothing changes. People born in the United States remain citizens. Politically, it's a significant setback for that line of immigration policy. One more reminder that the Constitution has the last word. And that's all the news that fits. I'm Dean Bark, and you've been listening to the City Report in New York City. Stay cool out there, and we'll catch you tomorrow.